The Beginning Series. Story number 13. God rescues Hagar in Ishmael. Taken from Genesis chapter 21, verses 8 through 21. Isaac was probably between 2 and 4 years old at this time. The weaning of a child was cause for celebration. However, the joy of that day quickly turned bitter when Sarah saw Ishmael doing something demeaning to her son. Old wounds do not heal quickly, and whatever happened was enough for Sarah to demand that Abraham send the boy and his mother away. The situation was so painful for Abraham that the Lord had to intervene and confirm it. There are many similarities in this incident to the original conflict between Hagar and Sarah years earlier. Here is how this story begins. So Isaac grew and was weaned, and Abraham gave a great feast on the day Isaac was weaned. But Sarah saw Ishmael, Abraham's son born to Hagar the Egyptian, mocking Isaac. So Sarah said to Abraham, "Get rid of that slave woman and her son. No son of a slave woman is going to share an inheritance with my son, Isaac." But the thing was distasteful to Abraham, because Ishmael was his son. But God said to Abraham, "Don't feel bad about the boy and your female servant. You need to do what Sarah has said to you, because it's going to be through Isaac that your descendants will be named. I will also make a great nation out of your female servant's son, however, because he also is your descendant." So Abraham got up early the next morning, took some bread and a skin of water, and gave it to Hagar. Abraham put the water skin on Hagar's shoulder and sent her and Ishmael away. So Hagar left and wandered for a time in the wilderness of Beersheba. But when the water in the skin was used up, she laid Ishmael under one of the bushes and went about a bow's shot away from him on the opposite side and sat down. And she said to herself, "Don't make me watch the child die." And Hagar sat down on the other side of the road and lifted up her voice and began to weep. But God heard Ishmael's cry for help, and the angel of the Lord called out to Hagar from heaven and said, "Hagar, why are you so distressed? Don't be afraid. God has heard your son's voice, crying out where he is. Now get up, pick up your son, hold on to him, for I will make Ishmael into a great nation." And God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well of water. And she went to the well, and filled the skin with water, and gave Ishmael a drink. And God was with Ishmael, and he grew up. And he lived in the wilderness, and became an expert with the bow. So Ishmael settled in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother Hagar got a wife for him from the land of Egypt. The Beginning Series. Story number 13. God rescues Hagar in Ishmael. Taken from Genesis chapter 21, verses 8 through 21.